Hello to all and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the live YouTube podcast for the collective here. It's going to be a collective reading that's going to bring us on into and through all the way to the end of November of 2022. Now, when I was looking at the moon phases here at the end of October, today being the 27th, October 27th through to the 29th, we have got the waxing crescent moon in Sagittarius. So there is this need, this desire to discover what is passionate, what it is that we like to do, what our goals and our missions are, because doorways are going to open for those who are working towards some form of goals here, especially if you've been working through it in this number 6 year of 2022. Spirit saying in 2023, that's a number 7 year where your efforts are going to bring in triumph. So there is a call here to have an optimistic approach regarding life at the end of October. So when I looked at the beginning of the November moon phases, we do have strong desires here for meaningful exchanges. We also have a time of inward reflecting, self-nourishing, self-care energies with the first quarter moon in Aquarius. Complicated emotions. So I was kind of like, well, there's this inner reflection, there's complicated emotions. And then I came to the realization of a couple things. We've got the solar eclipse energy around us here, a time of cleansing, especially in the area of our emotions. We will have, and this only happens every 2 years, Mars in Mercury retrograde, October 30th, all the way into and through January 12th of 2023. Mars will be in Gemini, so it will start we are and will be triggered to want to communicate. So there's this back and forth of I need to take some time to clear my emotions and really get clear as well about what I want to say. Because with Mars in retrograde, we do have a need to watch our words. There's going to be kind of this passive aggressive energy because people are going to, some people are focusing more in the outward world when really Spirit's trying to say, get back in connection with yourself. So take some time to self-care here in the month of November. There may be energies of lethargism and passivity. It's a great time to get out in nature, to remember to give thanks to the little things and trust that whatever you are working towards at this time, especially if this is in the area of finance, career, and so on, Spirit's saying have faith here, especially over the next couple weeks, because Spirit wants the collective to understand that all is going to be well. Okay, they're taking over for a lot of us and are helping us in this energy of the Mars retrograde. So they started out with this energy of beauty, but I want to first say hello to those in the chat session. Sarah sent through PayPal my question. Yes, and I emailed you back. Hopefully you got that text answer. I checked your cards and sent it to you in an email. Pardon me. Aries Dawn, hello. April, hi, Josie. Great to see you. Great to have you here as well. Tamika, hello and blessings to all. If you're new here, it is only during this live YouTube podcast where I have the best subscribers, and in the chat session, they lift each other up. They say hello to one another. This is a moment of kindness to one another. So we've got Tamika, hello and blessings to all. I think I said that. Divine Earth Keeper, hello, Josie, and to everyone. And Aries Dawn is saying hello to everyone. Beautiful. So we do have a time right now of deep thought, right? It's time to, I think there's conflict again in the outside world, right? Outside of ourselves, people we are connected to, or this is going to get a little intense here with that Mars retrograde, or people that are around us when we're trying to share our gifts, talents, skills, our finances, our careers, our projects. There may be some form of fear of hostility. And we're going to talk about that as well. So the first message that came up here starting now is the beauty card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck by Stacey DeMarco. And so we have charisma here. Each of us is desirable. Each of us is perfectly formed to be what we want to be. But should we become too obsessed by the external, which is always fleeting, we may become unhappy and chase an ideal that is impossible to uphold. So yesterday we talked a lot about soulmates. Like I've been saying, it's in this numerological number 6 year of 2022 where there will be connections that are of like mind, that are genuine here. And Spirit is talked about divine timing yesterday. So right now, Spirit's saying we are helping to guide the collective beyond any energies of hostility, frustration, be that from within or regarding those around you, because there are conversations in the area of home, family, business, and maybe even when it comes to passion that has some form of potential here. So some are looking at a connection and they're contemplating the potential of that, are connecting with others in the area of business and are contemplating that. So it is a time right now to retreat, to really figure out what it is that's bothering us when it comes to letting our light shine. There's definitely a message from Spirit to not take things personally at this time, right? Because there are going to be those who are starting to recognize that divine timing has turned in your favor. You're looking very beautiful. You're giving off a bright aura. You're very excited about communicating what you're working on or towards. And then there's going to be energies of jealousy regarding those around us. So that may be their journey of self-reflection. It's definitely a big, big time here for emotional growth. Personal growth emotionally. So thank you, Aries Dawn, for your donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. So I'm good. Before we get any further here, it is only during this live YouTube podcast where I do offer 1 month readings for a minimum of a $10 donation. You just click on the $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of $10. And then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or concern. And then I'll do your reading sequentially. We'll do them in order. Now, should the Google Pay box not work for you, you can go into PayPal and enter my email address, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Donate a minimum of $10 there. And then in the chat session, let me know. I'll check my PayPal and we'll do your reading. All right. So right now we're going to stop the collective reading and we're going to do Aries Dawn's reading, general reading. Okay. And normally, I like to know the sun sign, just so two other people can see your sun sign, your horoscope sign, because it may correspond with their journey, right? And these messages may help them as well. But Aries Dawn and I work together a lot, so I know the sign. And I'm being guided to the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Aries Dawn with clearly defined messages regarding the next month. All right, so we do have this beautiful Palace of Coins energy. Either you are moving into the direction of greater abundance, a nicer home, a better business situation, or this is what you're thinking about. Wow, we have victory in the thoughts position, Aries Dawn. So we do have Spirit saying we're blessing you with a new path of victory, whereby you can cut away from who and or what no longer serves you. Seems like so many changes going on. Took a new job with my former employer instead of a new company that also offered. My son is moving and so on. So that's what this victory is about. Spirit's telling you congratulations. This is confirmation that this new path in business, which is also being represented by the swords here, organization, is a path that is blessed. And now, you are being guided into the direction of this beautiful palace of coins. Now, in the relationship sector, we have a younger person here, younger, passionate energy here. This could be, is your son have fire in his chart, Sagittarius or Leo? This could just be, a very passionate, childlike energy. And, you may be conflicted about what your child wants to do. But Spirit is saying, remain patient as your son and yourself continue to ground yourselves day to day, working towards something maybe together and trusting that eventually something's going to take place here spontaneously. So I don't know if your son has found a home, if you're looking together or something here, but there is a strong message of patience. Success will come, and eventually there's going to be that sunny energy of feeling like a kid again. You may be a little bit conflicted here about people you connect with, right? As you search out homes or as you work out home insurance and stuff like that. But Spirit is saying, this is about passionate communication. This is about lifting your son up and helping him to enjoy the journey before him. Yeah, there's a lot here about communication for you, just like the collective. And we have this man holding a coin, sitting in the void, waiting to manifest a foundation here. Now, for some reason, in your creative aspects position, we have the devil energy. Now, this could be unhealthy thoughts, worries, fears, concerns, feeling trapped or stuck, or just fearing offers and opportunities over the next few weeks. But Spirit's saying sit in this void and start to plan a new chapter. That's what Spirit is guiding your son to do here. And we have the man holding a coin. So we have two masculines and then indecision here. But Spirit's saying, wait in this moment of void and communicate in a supportive way. Yeah, look at that. Not being able to sleep at night in the actions position. So this is about having hope and trusting that the right communication will take place. Now we do have a younger, maybe earth sign energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or just this younger person passionate about moving forward and eventually finding the clarity he needs when it comes to money, because the Page of Pentacles is communication about money. So it could be by the end of November, he is, if not already, thinking about signing on the dotted line with the contract card. But this is all about friendliness and support. And as he assesses, or both of you assess what his new journey is about, as you assess your new journey with the number 9, ending, some form of ending took place and or is for many. Just like your son and you, new beginnings are starting. So it's all about sharing your feelings, lifting each other up, not overthinking or sitting in energies of fear. Yeah, emotionally, we have like this fear that someone can't be trusted here. And that is why for you in the emotional aspects position, Spirit is sending in the angel of balance, helping you to research a foundation, helping you to help your son connect with the right opportunity, helping you and your son to enjoy this journey in a very playful and fun way. Because both of you are going through this process of personal growth, just like the collective. I'm moving towards greater consciousness, and I feel these old thoughts and habits fall away. Therefore, I think positively about this process, and I walk this journey with him, support him. Yeah. We do have some form of offer or opportunity, and Spirit saying just sit in this energy of discernment, right? Nothing needs to be done quickly. Pray to Spirit about certain decisions when it comes to setting up this home, this direction for your son, when it comes to the manifestation of your new journey. I think eventually you're going to, as you both research these new chapters in your life, there is not only the realization of a path of victory, the right connection, the right direction, the right home, but there's also energies of joy. So a big message to you, just like the collective, is just let go of trying to control how things are going to unfold, because these paths are already written. Let them unfold naturally and trust that the right offer or opportunity will come, maybe over the next few weeks, in the area of wands, right? Communication in the area of home. So day to day, we have the Two of Cups, connecting with the right people, recognizing that change is a part of life, and just kind of retreating and then reconciling until this journey can begin. So we have playful energy once again with the journey card. So this is playfully going into a new direction, both of you, understanding that life is all about change. And now we're all shifting and are moving forward into a higher, better path because we have grown personally, emotionally. Oh my goodness. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit is helping you to bring to an end a path that may have been difficult, or even just an old path of worries and concerns, because there's acceptance all around. Accept yourself and your circumstances, give thanks to Spirit, give gratitude to Spirit, and trust that at some point there's going to be great acceptance when it comes to your son seeing his journey. There's a manifestation here of great strength, and eventually the offer of kind words, messages, or gifts, a reason to celebrate. So I do feel like you have kind of this goddess of moon energy, and Spirit's giving you the strength to help him to get beyond any obstacles and challenges and go into the right direction. You'll know that you know that you know who not to work with, who you should work with. And this is all about enjoying this journey of manifestation. It's time to lay down what was and to enjoy the ebb and flow of what can now be. So there may be a little bit of moments of pause here over the next month of November, but eventually, if you continue to remain hopeful, I do see a celebration in the area of home. Someone here is growing and is learning through day-to-day goal setting. There's balance being offered to your son. He's a Taurus. Okay. All right. So we do have that Page of Pentacles energies in the actions position with this. And she's kind of looking back, like, I'm really worried about conversations with this kid because I am unsure of how things are going to turn out. But this is a time to have hope with the moon energy, and to just, help guide and support via heart-to-heart conversations your son as you both eventually assess some form of contract. Is this a balanced path, a path of fulfillment, where justice is turning in my favor? So we definitely have a take action to smile, to make someone's day, to remember that you have, that the joy you have within you, the excitement you share from within you will improve your life and the life of your son here, improve your circumstances emotionally day to day. So that's what this personal growth is about, is, no one's trying to sneak away or change something for any other reason, but that it is time for these journeys to open up, and they are good. Oh my gosh, Kim, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for your donation, Katie. Whoop, whoop. And thank you for your donation, Divine Earthkeeper. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, so we're going to close. I'm going to go back up here a little bit. Yes, he signed already and is moving next week. It's a big change for both of us. All right. Well, it's a beautiful thing. It's meant to be. There may be a little bit of fear here, but it's time for personal growth and a new chapter. It's time to be just supportive and grateful, and trust that in the end, all is going to be well. So look at that. You've got the 9 of Thought here twice. So Spirit's saying throughout the month of November, Aries dawn, don't be hard on yourself. Turn your thoughts towards the positive. There is absolutely no need to worry at this time, for anticipating the worst will not be helpful. Know that heaven is providing solutions here. If you are experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release them to the angels. It is now time to follow your intuition and insight, because you're going to have a strong intuition over the month of November. And Spirit saying, trust that the guidance you receive, positive signs and synchronicities, will be confirmation that you are indeed headed in your own correct direction. So, yeah. I am hearing a little bit about, if you've been thinking about celebrating for your son when he gets situated, maybe end of November, December, that would be a really, really good idea. So you may find yourself keeping a secret to yourself to want to surprise him or something. That would be really good, a good boost for your son. So yeah, as far as your own personal 8 of Abundance coins we have here, it's a time to learn and hone your skills. Okay, it's a great time for a career move. So that's them just confirming that you have made the right decision. And now it's just Spirit saying the key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully, for eventually you may be called to share some of your ideas at work. So definitely start to plant seeds there. Many blessings of success to you. All right, so we have Kim's reading next. My sister is a Sag, has betrayed me yet again by leaving me out of the, oh no, I'm a Gemini. Okay, darn. All right, so let's go ahead and pick up the Tarot of Dreams deck. And for Kim's reading, I am going to, hold on, I'm going to decide what deck to use next. Just want to clean these up real quick. It's a time of change. It's a time for journeys. It is a time to go away from anyone who makes you feel like there's not friendliness, right? It's time to free ourselves in our mind and go away from the negative. Because that is what's going to cause, okay, some people are going to rise above by communicating with kind words and messages, right? Good juju. Regardless of the negativity of someone around us in the relationship sector. They may not just have the same perspective as we do, and that's okay, because just like us, it is a time for personal growth. So that's why I think Spirit is lining or bringing in this Mercury retrograde at this time, because people are going to have to self-reflect here and decide, am I going to create change in my life that is good, or am I going to repeat unhealthy patterns, behaviors, cycles, and so on? Because personal growth is available, and Spirit's saying we are so excited to lift the collective into a higher, better experience within their journey. So let's go ahead and look at Kim's energy. I'm going to use the Game of Thrones tarot deck. I'm sure you laughed at that. All right, and let's go ahead and lay a circle spread. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Kim regarding her circumstances with her sister. Spiritual guidance for the next month. All right. It's time for a new path of victory. What does that look like to you? Spirit saying, write down what does a victorious and happy and successful journey look like to me? For I am going to acknowledge the truth at this time, that it's time for new beginnings. This is a gift from the universe. And with this double-edged sword, it is time to cut away from who and or what does not serve me. And when it's family, it's just, I need to go away from that energy and let that person, self-reflect. All right. So in the thoughts position, we have the major arcana, the Chariot. So I'm not sure, Kim, if you've been contemplating traveling in a new direction, if you are just contemplating going forward into the direction of greater happiness. That's what this time is all about. It's a time of healing. It's a time of having faith that we are meant to be successful at this time, and Spirit is guiding us forward into a higher, better path. So in the relationship sector, we got the Two of Spears. I was here in connection to my sister in this relationship, but now I'm going into the direction of an additional spear or wand energy. So I'm going into a new direction in the area of home, family, or business. And even though I feel like there's an unhealthy connection here, different perspectives here, I'm going to remain patient as I focus on the manifestation of my own success. So yeah, Spirit's saying, instead of focusing on that situation over the next few weeks here, it's time to ground yourself by working on hobby, gifts, talents, skills, creative ideas day to day. Because there is something that is going to work in your favor. Again, some form of success, stepping into the spotlight, taking the higher road is what I just heard, could bring some form of spontaneous and unexpected conversation. So, some of us are going to need to be a light where others are stuck in a pattern or behavior because they need that. Others are going to sit and spin in this unhealthy energy until they learn. But Spirit's saying now's the time to sit in this void and eventually come forth with conversation. Okay. We talked a lot about conversation yesterday in the live Zoom cast. So we have the Five of Spears or Wands energies. This is inner conflict about what action steps to take regarding another. And so again, Spirit is saying, sit in this void and focus on the manifestation of your foundation, Kim, and trust that kind words and messages will eventually bring you good juju into the direction of greater offers, opportunities, kind words and messages, or will eventually draw your sister back towards you. But there's still this conflict with the Five of Spears or Wands representing Sagittarius as to what to do. Should I create something with this person or not around the third week from now? Now, in the actions position, we have you, I feel, with the King of Spears or Wands energy, being guided to be passionate about what you're creating day to day. When it comes to communication with your sister, I don't know if there's a money issue in her mind or a younger child. Again, it's just time to walk in energies of friendliness and to assess some form of conversation that comes your way. Again, I'm feeling like as you focus on your own victory and success, as you shine like the sun and give out energies of joy and playfulness, positive support, you can assess and will still be by the end of November some form of heart-to-heart conversation or communication. So those who are lost will see the light in others, and that will be helping for them to experience their own personal growth. Okay, so we all endure things, but we are all God's angels, right? So personal growth. I see business, home. Again, for you, I think you're going to, with this more playful, emotionally playful energy, start to acknowledge a greater balance in this connection. All right, so we have hold on. I want to put that one on top. Okay. See, emotionally, you're heading into a beautiful direction here. Great financial independence, stability, success. And then comes this conversation where I think you're going to have to take on the King of Spears or Wands energies and just communicate how you feel and then assess the response. Okay, this is what a lot of people are being guided to do. And here comes the very famous high priestess at this time. So thank goodness in your subconscious position, Spirit stepping in with this major arcana, especially over the next few weeks, to help you to plant seeds, goals, and intentions that really you're passionate about in your own journey, while observing your intuition, signs and synchronicities, not taking any particular action until you are done with this process of discernment. Do I want to manifest? Will this situation eventually change for the positive? So Spirit is stepping in again with the major arcana, the Judgment card. Look at that. I have the ability to observe, and I know that Spirit's going to help me to make the highest, best decisions as I research this connection, as I research my own personal direction. There is a path of victory and joy opening up for you. So however your sister may come towards you, should she grow and develop a higher consciousness or not? I guess your message is to just allow the situation to unfold as it will. And if you are conflicted, turn your attention back into the seeds you are planting in your own journey. So day to day, Spirit's giving you the Queen of Cups energies, Kim, to watch for those signs and synchronicities and to trust that everything is in a constant process of change. Yes. See, I feel like your ability to maintain playfulness as you observe great things in your own life and or the devotion of your sister through some form of communication, right? I do feel like she's going to come back and try to eventually reconcile. And that's what's going to put you in this indecision about what action steps to take. Here you go. In your inner strengths position, Spirit is helping you to lay down the weight of that in the inner strengths position, but to make the effort, right? To give kind words, messages, and so on, even though you may be a bit conflicted in the area of communication, right? So as you accept her for who she is and send her off with kind messages each time, so too will she start to accept a part of herself that she's been fighting with. So you are this beautiful goddess of the moon, helping your sister to overcome her circumstances, what she's doing inside herself. Okay. Yeah, here you are, kind words and messages, and Spirit's giving you the strength to communicate intellectually while at the same time in a playful and kind way. Maybe eventually your sister will lay down the weight that's weighing heavy upon her. I'm not sure if she or somehow there could be someone who is in a leadership position, father figure, grandfather figure, someone who has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo, like her. All right, so I'm going to do a 3-card summary for further clarification. So we have attention and recognition coming your way, you crying over spilt milk, feeling backed into a corner, unsure about the relationship here. Yes, observing the kind words and messages, right? You're going to follow Spirit's advice and trust that karmically the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor when it comes to money. When it comes to your own personal foundation, I see stability and joy and playfulness. And again, I do feel like your sister may want to communicate with the Page of Spears or Wands energy I'm getting closer to the 3rd week from now, in hopes that a new path of love with one another can begin. But we do have like slow moving energy and still some form of addiction here to a person, place, circumstance, situation, or a train of thought. But people are going to see you as the Empress, setting and meeting goals in your own personal journey, and just having trust with the 3 of Wands energies that kind words and messages will eventually bring this connection back together. So keep your head down, focus on you, what fulfills you daily, offer kind words and messages, but trust that Spirit's saying it's a time of assessing and discerning where she is at and what she is learning about herself. Yeah, should I or should I not bring an end to this? Is this a balanced connection? I'm waiting for kind words and messages, but Spirit's saying don't get stuck in that. That is her journey. And right now, it's just time for you to focus on your own personal wishes. Yeah, I see celebrations for you. And still a little bit of feeling conflicted here about the area of home and family. But this is a time as well to remain balanced. Spirit stepping in with the major arcana, the Temperance Angel Kim, to help you to remain balanced as you research the area of money. Spirit's trying to guide you into a path that will grow and prosper financially, that will eventually help for you to not go back in the direction of heartache. So I'm not sure if she's going to transform, through you making positive efforts here. I do feel like there's a strong desire on your end, or there will be over the next couple weeks, in hopes that this will come out successfully, right? If you follow Spirit's advice and you just discern the situation, that maybe your sister will lay down whatever weighs upon her, and there will be an acceptance, a coming back together. Yeah, so with her energy, we have the pleasure seeker energy. So she may see that you're just this happy-go-lucky energy and maybe hoping that she can bring that upon her own life. She may find herself surprised over the next few weeks that you're grounded and you're being kind regardless. She's overthinking about a gift, overthinking about maybe money. And now she's being guided to wait and to go through a healing process. I see wife, wanting to be a wife or thinking about passion. But there's a lot of stubbornness and frustration here, sorrow about conversations, seeing the situation as unfortunate, and eventually wanting to come towards you. But there's the reunion card again, seeing how much you've advanced and grown, mature-wise, emotion-wise. Yeah. Stuck in a prison of observing situations around her. A lot of fear of falseness and mistrust here. But messages of joyfulness will make her start to rethink things. So that's all you can do on your end. And then the ball is in her proverbial court, right? Wait and focus on your own journey, because that is the process that will ground you. Good things are going to transpire for you in the area of money, career, and finance. And it's the attention, the recognition, the financial independence that you start to feel that is either going to make her learn from your kindness, or again, we have that hostile energy that we talked about where there could be jealousy and so on. So that's pretty much the message for you. Now I am going to close for Kim's reading, and then I'm going to do Katie's reading. And after Katie's reading, we're going to do Divine Earth Keeper's reading. Closing message, please, for Kim. In the current circle spread we have previously discussed. Dear Lord, spirit guides, and angels. So 7 of emotion, kind of in that state of confusion, unsure of how things are going to transpire. The card says your angels are asking you to make an important decision that maybe you've been putting off. It is likely you know which choice you should make, but you may be procrastinating so you don't upset someone else. So ask heaven for guidance, and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are, because there's that 9 of abundance we see here twice. I'm getting closer to the end of November, going into December, but there's this energy of life is wonderful, and all of my hard work and dedication to my dreams are now providing me with great peace and contentment. And Spirit's saying, take time out to enjoy moments of reflection and leisure. Okay. Peaceful times are on the horizon, and eventually these storms will pass one way or another. This is about you and your healing and being an example to another so that she could accept something within herself. Yeah, Spirit's giving us all the strength to receive kind words and messages, right? In this time of Mars retrograde, it's a time of self-care. And in some cases, through communication, there could be this passive aggressive energy. And that's why Spirit's saying we need to go within and have goals and plans for ourselves without focusing on what's outside of us, because it is fleeting. It's not what we can control. All right, so now we're going to do Katie's reading. Hi, any idea how my relationship with Jordan will go before the end of the year? All right, so when I do relationship readings, one of my favorite things to do is to lay side by side 2 Celtic spreads. So we're going to do one representing Katie, one representing Jordan, and energies regarding the next month, all the way through to the end of November of 2022. All right, so wow. Katie, you've got this energy of the 4 of Wands. I'm not sure if you have been celebrating something in the area of family, hoping for a deeper commitment, partnership. Wow. And Jordan's got the 2 of Cups energy. So Jordan is thinking about a connection that feels right here. Yes. So here you are, Katie, up in your thoughts here, indecisive about the truth of a situation. And we do have Jordan a little bit worried because maybe Jordan was stabbed in the back in the past, or there was a long and difficult path. And Jordan's starting to recognize that that could finally come to an end. Now, in your foundation, Katie, we have this beautiful, financially independent, stable, beautiful energy. And in Jordan's foundation, we have a path that is blessed in the area of money. So I'm not sure if you can confirm for me, Katie, your astrological sign and him. Okay, gotcha. So you broke up, and that's kind of the stabbed in the back energy that he's feeling. He's really hoping that this new path will open back up, that there could almost be a start over, but you're the one more in the state of indecision here. Now, in the past, something karmic came your way, right? With the Wheel of Fortune card. Maybe at first you thought the Wheel of Fortune had turned in your favor. We do have the Eight of Wands. Maybe this connection came unexpectedly to the attention of Jordan. Now, in the next couple of weeks, we have the Page of Swords energy. So Spirit's going to be giving you the strength to communicate your truth. Yeah. And Jordan is going right into the energy of the 10 of Cups. So ready for a happily ever after, hoping for a happily ever after. For you in the next few weeks, there's the 10 of Wands energies climbing out from under what weighs heavy upon you by communicating your truth. And Jordan, well, Jordan has a wish coming true here with the happily ever after energy. Still in communication. He can't make up his mind. Okay, well, as you step back, and this is the energy we've been talking about for the collective, and really get clear about what you desire, right? You are the queen of your journey, and you get to decide who can come or go. And if they're going to come in wholeheartedly, maybe you'll give that a chance. But if you still feel like this is weighing heavy on you around the third week from now, Spirit's saying, watch for your thoughts with the Five of Cups. Okay. There's a little bit about crying over spilt milk. It's like, how do I say this? You have control over whether or not you want to lay it down, but you could end up being stuck in this thought of not knowing. And so he's going to start to see you as kind of this emperor energy. What do you want? I want a wish come true and a happily ever after, but you're carrying this weight of indecisiveness. And so eventually he's going to try to communicate with you about your truth, which is actually going to make you feel pretty good. So in the hopes and fears position, we have the Three of Wands. Cups, I'm sorry. So there is like celebration here or a peaceful resolution. And in his hopes and fears, he's fearing that maybe he has an energy of coming forward quickly and then stepping back and closing off. Okay. And your energy is like, how long am I going to do this? I want to come to a peaceful resolution about this. So like we talked about for the collective, communication is key right now. Communicate, step back, give them some time to kind of process that. Yeah. In the outcome position, you may find yourself still at the end of November with the Six of Wands energies, trying to see or decipher if this is a balanced connection. And he starts to want to bring things to an end. So it's all about energy right now. It's about going into the direction of this person with a very kind and playful heart, trusting that we have no control as to how things turn out. Riding the journey and trusting that prayer will guide you into the right direction or not, and that's okay. So we do have this inability to sleep at night. I'm not sure if you've dealt with heartache before or he did, but there is some form of fear of heartache. Yeah. So we have a lot of passion here. And then we have like the magician energy, trying to mold a situation, trying to maybe even manipulate a situation. And Spirit's trying to give you both the strength to decipher if you want to stay or go. I think both of you are unsure. I don't feel like you're both ready. Yeah, it's like, I feel like there's mistrust here, and that's why it can't be a soul connection at this time, because someone doesn't trust either the other person, both of you, or people tied to the past. Yeah, so we have financial abundance and stability, I feel, on his end, and feeling a bit conflicted about communication with you. But again, if you sit back with the Queen of Cups energies and you just follow your intuition and observe and assess the situation and trust that spirit is going to let it unfold as it will. This is about not controlling it, not getting conflicted with the Mars energy in retrograde right now. Again, there's messages of watch your words, walk in energies of just kindness and trust that that is what he's going to start to see evolve in you, and then maybe shift his perspective a little bit about wanting to make a wish come true. There's a lot of researching, him watching you for signs, and then eventually maybe wanting to bring things full circle, because it's like you can't come to, yeah, see, there's still at the end of November, it's like, do we want to come into commitment with each other? And with the Seven of Cups, that's still like, I don't know if this is fantasy and illusion. I'm feeling it like more on his end. And then it kind of blows away. And then you pull back and then he comes forward. That's not a balanced situation. So again, this is a time with the moon energy, spirits helping you to kind of sit in your own space, find contentment, journal, write something, learn something, practice something, research something with the Eight of Pentacles. And, you know, if something doesn't feel right, Spirit's saying, don't cry over spilt milk. There's always going to be another. Instead, just wait and let Spirit bring you the signs here when it comes to making a decision with the Judgment card. This person, like we've been seeing a lot with the King of Cups energies, could eventually start to open their heart once more. But I just feel like there's a lot of protect and defend almost on both ends, but definitely on his, feeling backed into a corner. I feel like there could be passion. I don't know if there already has been, but then there's just conflict here and not being able to open up. Maybe even he might be even a little bit worried about sharing something when it comes to money or things of the material. Katie, okay. 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 All right. So if he doesn't want a relationship, remember the truth sets us free. We don't need to control it. If that's what he said, he was actually giving you the gift of the truth. And that's okay. Because there's always going to be something better. See, with the 10 of Wands, Spirit's trying to bring you out of what weighs heavy upon you and to get you excited and passionate about a better direction. So with that 9 of Pentacles energy, whatever you're working on in your own journey, be it career-wise, home, business, project, marketing a product, doing something creative, that just like the collective is going to ground us. And it's going to give us some time to discern situations, assess situations, and at the same time, give people time to kind of go through whatever changes they need to go through. They may come back the same way, and we may too, or they're going to evolve to a higher part of their self, right? We got new chapters opening up and new doorways in the number 7 year of 2023. But remember, just like the collective, we have judgment and researching where we've been, what we've learned, who we are now, and finding joy day to day. Am I living a joyful and victorious path? Because as I discern another, I'm going to let go of those outside of who I am. right? I'm going to let go of trying to control how something's going to take place. I'm going to find joy in my life with or without another. I'm going to give energies of playfulness, and I'm going to hang in there because Spirit's giving me the strength to eventually receive kind words and messages, maybe from a completely different direction. Okay. Closing message for Katie, please, with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. 9 of Thought. So same energy as Kim, I believe. So see, just kind of sitting here like that in Spirit saying, clean things up, get things organized, get excited about what you're creating day to day, for this will free your mind and bring you into a path of victory. Applying your intellect at this time and working on something that you enjoy day to day, maybe even going on a journey, traveling, taking a little break. That's the whole process will help to free you. Because Spirit's saying, don't be hard on yourself. Turn your thoughts towards the positive, Katie. There is nothing to worry about at this time. Anticipating the worst is not going to be helpful. Know that heaven is going to provide a solution. So release your problems to the angels. And know that the angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off. It's likely you know which one you should make, but you may be procrastinating so that you don't upset someone else. Ask heaven for guidance at this time, and then make the choice that truly celebrates who you are, right? So I'm going to be a wholeheartedly me. I'm going to allow myself to heal and to go through a process of personal growth, to journey into a new path that I can be passionate about, or new connections. Passionate connections. There's communication, new connections coming in this year. And I'm hearing all about them right now. So things are going to turn out beautifully. Your ship is going to come in as you decide what your next project in life is going to be. Yeah, you may continue to build on your current successes or move into the direction of something completely different. Creativity and abundance, and then new opportunities related to your creativity, career, or the pursuing of your dreams. It is time to move forward. All right. So, yep. So he doesn't want a relationship. And the change that's taking place for us collectively is probably going to be going on for sure in the month of November, maybe all the way through to the end of the year. And so this is about finding harmony within oneself, creating victory within our path. And then in the number 7 year of 2023, recognizing that whatever we're putting our effort into, it is indeed bringing us personal victory. Then we give off this bright, beautiful aura and we draw others towards us. I do feel like there's going to be people coming back from the past. This could happen in November, and or new people coming in that are just going to bring back that playful, joyful energy. That's what Spirit's trying to do. And so don't try to control someone who just isn't right for you, just like the collective at this time who sees things or just has a different perspective on what they want. Instead, let your light shine, sit in your sanctuary, and trust, sanctuary, that just came, and trust that new spontaneous communications will come your way. So see, by the 3rd week from now, you could be thinking about a passionate masculine, but then in the area of business, finances, career, creativity, or just as you are traveling, you may connect with a second masculine here. So it's about heart-to-heart conversations, walking in energies of friendliness, right? It's all about karma and trusting that eventually there will be personal growth, emotional balance, and an offer or a connection that feels right. Playfulness will return to you. Therefore, you will draw playful energies towards you. And so should he start to try and shift his perspective on life, he could then be drawn back to you. But I feel like there's someone else coming in the picture around the 3rd week from now. So make sure you get out and about and journey into new directions, and trust that there is some form of devoted energy with the dog, if I can get that card out here, that comes towards you. So see, for some, they're on a journey of finding devotion. And as you devote yourself to your own journey of playfulness, boom, someone comes back and they see your light shining. And there's this thought of reconciliation. But it is a time of change. It's a time to trust now that you are the queen of your journey, and you get to say who can come in and who cannot. And that's what's really going to attract those around you, is that great inner strength and that stability. All right, Divine Earth Keeper, let's look at your reading. I'm going to go down here a little bit. Messages are on point, so on point. Thank you, Aries Dawn, and you are very welcome. I appreciate you as well. Divine Earth Keeper, want to know about my job right now and balance my site. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and do Divine Earth Keeper's reading. And for Divine Earth Keeper's reading, I am being guided to the Psychic Oracle deck by John Holland. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless. Thank you for the thumbs up. Divine Earth Keeper with spiritual guidance for the next month in the area of work and website. Okay, throat chakra. So we've been talking a lot about getting out and communicating with others and finding who you want to work with for the right price, and then sharing your skills, your talents, your business ideas, and what you are creating day to day with the world around you. Okay, the number 5 is about overstepping any obstacles and challenges. Write down what is blocking me from connecting with the world around me, and trust that the more wisdom I receive over the next week or so, the more I'm going to find clarity about my finances, my career, a new path of abundance. Have faith. Spirit saying everything's going to work out. So by the second week from now, I do feel like you have or will be thinking about new choices, new decisions. Actually, I think Spirit's saying do that now, right? Go into the direction of others who can help you to start this new business, who can add to what you're doing, how much things are going to cost, and trust that as you connect with others over the next few weeks, with this number 1 representing a new beginning in your life, that the seeds you are planting are taking root and are going to begin to prosper. So continue to ground yourself day to day. And if there are people who won't offer you what you desire in order to get some work done on that website, move on to the next. Remain patient as you connect with different people, and trust, again, with the number 1, that you are going to come into an awareness of great passion, courage, and willpower here to step into the spotlight and shine like the sun, because there's going to be some form of spontaneous communication that comes your way. Okay, so planting seeds, goals, intentions for the future regarding a new beginning is going to bring you into this beautiful energy, Divine Earth Keeper. So we have a firm foundation with the number 4, taking authority over your path, contemplating the area of money, trying to make some decisions here about who to work with, because things are starting to kind of pick up. You're starting to feel more secure in your foundation, and maybe connecting with one masculine or the other. So I'm feeling both of these are people who can help guide you when it comes to your business ideas, people who can help you, and even feedback from others. Take that feedback and apply it to what people want, and search out how you're going to provide that for them. Because Spirit is saying, just like the collective, it's time to sit in that void of that number 1, a new beginning, and in the darkness of the manifestation of this solid and firm foundation. Continue to create opportunities to communicate with others, and trust that your passions and excitement and the pace of things is going, pardon me, to pick up. All right, so we have balance in the actions position as you set and meet goals to build your website, to create abundance. We do have communication in the area of money as a result of your actions. Now, that could be you communicating about money and how much something's going to cost. This could be signing on the dotted line, but you've got the number 6. So harmony and victory are on your way, are on their way to you as you have heart-to-heart conversations with others, as you assess the feedback and make the changes that people desire. As you connect with others who can help guide you, you're going to start to feel this energy of balance, like you're standing on a more solid foundation. Look at the fulfillment of wishes. Wow. I'm feeling closer to the end of November when it comes to a building an organization. Positive feedback, kind words, and messages are going to make you feel pretty darn good. So you've got this personal growth energy. As I move towards greater consciousness, I start to feel the old thoughts and habits fall away. I start to recognize that the angel of balance is here helping me to feel more balanced emotionally, that people are willing to donate, pay for whatever it is you are wanting to market or create or provide. Okay, that playful energy is returning here. There's a whole process of personal growth taking place within you. Ooh, and like subconsciously, this like sensual, creative, exciting energy is returning or is developing as you discern what it is that you are manifesting day to day. So again, it is time, just like the collective, to research, learn, practice, and put together the next chapter of your life, to watch for signs and synchronicities with the major arcana judgment, and know that Spirit's going to help you to make the highest, best decisions so that you can eventually acknowledge that you are headed in a more victorious direction, full of joy and passion here, excitement. All right. So this is day to day, Spirit saying you taking authority over your journey. I am going to communicate with others. I'm going to take that feedback. I'm going to continue to create forward movement and make certain decisions and ground myself, maintain emotional balance and trust that my wishes are coming true. And I'm going to start to feel like I am creating a foundation that I'm proud of. This is also Spirit giving you the strength and the direction to guide you into the direction of someone who is in an authority position, someone who's honest and truthful here. Communication in a time of change. Eventually connecting with someone as well, with that man holding a coin, maybe closer to the 3rd week from now, and going and looking at something that involves money or things of the material. So yeah, Spirit's guiding you right now in the inner strengths position to pay attention via your crown chakra. Your intuition is going to be very, very strong. Even though you are conflicted when it comes to some communications with others, trust that Spirit's guiding you to a point where there will be acceptance. You'll be accepting some form of assistance, or you'll be offering it to others. And that whole process of giving birth to helping and guiding others and accommodating their requests is what's going to help you to get beyond the fear of not being successful. So in your inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength to receive kind words and messages, and to find balance in the process of making decisions day to day, and of growing through communications with others, and really just finding the clarity and the awareness that you need as you create a beautiful foundation. So we have in a 3-card summary the heart chakra. Right? Your heart is being lit up as you continue to give birth to planting certain seeds, ideas, and connections. There's going to be a little bit of a moment of pause, right? So that we can kind of go in and shut off the outside world and focus on what it is that we are passionate about. So there are times where you connect and then times where you kind of get quiet and, of course, pray to spirit and have hope that as you set and meet goals with the power card of the elder and the lion, that you will conquer everything between your goals and your accomplishments. From where you are into the direction of your prey, not letting anything get in your way. So at some point, you're going to be balancing out one offer, opportunity, connection, direction, idea, or another. And you're going to start to recognize that you are creating a material harvest for yourself. There's great spiritual growth happening during this process for you, Divine Earth Keeper. And again, Spirit saying, follow your intuition. Signs and synchronicities are leading you and are assisting you with the number 10 here to manifesting your destiny, coming into an awareness that, oh my gosh, things are starting to move more quickly. And then, once you start to feel stable and secure and victorious, and the fact that you are feeling like you are growing to a higher consciousness at this time, it's like there's an emotional maturity that's taking place. And then this desire to, plant new seeds when it comes to your foundation. Balance is coming as a result of this whole process of assessing which direction, which decision, which choices you should make. So you're going through the journey right now, and Spirit's walking with you the entire way. So share what you've got with that throat chakra. Open your heart and trust that what you're passionate about is going to ground you and then will eventually bring you into the spotlight. So plant seeds and remain patient, and then expect some form of spontaneous communication. Maybe someone is drawn to you or recognizes you around the 28th of November. That is like this passionate masculine energy. Or you're working with someone that's passionate about the work that they do. But this person is going to feel like a very devoted, truthful, kind energy. We have new loves and flirtation taking place for many. All right, so I'm going to close for Divine Earth Keeper. Thank you guys for the thumbs up with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message, please, regarding the messages we have previously discussed for November of 2022. So there's this Two of Thought energy, this indecision here. And it's important that you come out of indecision and you start to go through this process of growth, of making your wishes come true. The card says that your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward, that you have multiple options that you are reviewing. You just seem unable to choose. So at this time, ask your angels for signs as to which direction or directions you should take, or just listen to your own deep inner voice. For deep down, you're going to start to know exactly what to do. So right behind that, you have this beautiful Ace of Action, all right? The Ace of Wands. And this is a time, Spirit saying, of wonderful new opportunities for you related to your creativity, your career, or the pursuing of your dreams. It's a card of action. So if you've been procrastinating, Spirit's saying, now is the time to get busy. Have confidence in your abilities, because creativity and abundance is what your journey is all about right now. Okay, I'm going to go down here a little bit. Saint Guy or G, out, done with men. Yeah. Well, if we're done, then Spirit will help you be done, right? So if you truly don't want that, it won't come. But Spirit's saying, trust right now that now's the time of new beginnings and of self-love. That whatever you are bringing into fruition, it is indeed going to blossom, and it's going to bring you great personal power and spiritual protection. So take action to create a path of sovereignty where you are the king or queen of your journey, and a path of self-reflection. Take some time out in this Mars retrograde during the solar eclipse to get rid of any negative emotions. Write down, what is it that brings me down? Cross those things off and replace them with exciting projects, hobbies, gifts, talents, creative ideas, something that really brings you that joy and playfulness day to day. Because those who are applying their free will right now, Spirit's helping you to advance, and eventually things are going to really speed up. There are going to be new doorways of nourishment that open before us, and there then will be a call for patience and peace. So surrender to the realization of the abundance, the unexpected abundance that's going to open up for those of you who have been through a lot. For others, you may be trying to create more wisdom and knowledge regarding a masculine, be it professional or personal. And Spirit again is saying it's time for personal growth. Free yourself from fear. Figure out what it is that you hunger for. If it's not a personal relationship, what is it that you like to do day to day? Because eventually you are going to be attracting great pleasure into your life by researching, learning, and practicing your skills. You can then release all that was and start over, walking in a path of purity and integrity. Big time to help each other out. A big time to get together with family and friends. We've been talking about this whole number 6 year of 2022. It's about coming together with those who are soul connections that feel right, coming together with like-minded people and discovering what your purpose is, coming together with others or practicing or sharing something, knowing that everything's going to turn out fine, that there are going to be successes here. After this moment of pause, Spirit is helping with divine timing in the center of the read for people to come to an awareness of, am I living my best life? And if not, I know Spirit's giving me the strength to allow for change and allow for myself to receive kind words and messages from the world around me. But right now there's this going within and really thinking about the direction we want to go, thinking about maybe who needs to fall away, or even parts of ourselves that are unhealthy. Personal growth is key. Old thoughts and habits is what Spirit's trying to bring away from those who may be feeling energies of ill health, depression. Get together with friends and family right now. Share with like-minded people your skills, your talents. Ask for help, assistance, guidance, or offer that. This is all about positive juju as we move into a new path, a new journey where new doorways will open. Because Spirit is telling the collective with the arrow card, you are on the right path regarding some form of aspect of your life. So what are the decisions you are making where you can step into the spotlight and share how much you have grown, how far you have come, that playful and joyful energy. Okay. We have some who are sitting here with the energies of dissatisfaction with life, and Spirit saying, again, as you ground yourself day to day by creating what you're passionate about, so too will we be sending a gift to the collective. The gift of attention and recognition, being highly thought of for who we are. For Spirit saying, obstacles will be overcome for those who are stepping into that path of greater consciousness. So remember, each of us is desirable. Each of us is perfectly formed to be what we want to be. But should we become too obsessed by the external, something that is fleeting, we may become unhappy and chase an ideal that is impossible to uphold. So what are we holding on to? And how can we now trust that Spirit is trying to tell us that new beginnings lie ahead, where we can bring to fruition a part of ourselves that is blossoming? And again, those who are coming into an awareness of, I have become an authority over my path. I am beautiful. I am able to wait patiently and kindly for those around me to grow. I'm going to trust that Spirit is guiding me to eventually find that journey of victory. That offers and opportunities in the area of money, if that's your concern, are definitely coming forward. There's just this moment of pause during the Mars retrograde and a need to really not be passive aggressive. Okay. Again, the end of October is about goals and missions and an optimistic approach to life. We have the first quarter moon right at the beginning of November 1st in Aquarius. So there may be complicated emotions or need even for some for emotional freedom. Okay. But and emotions of fear, anger, or jealousy, that's either what we're dealing with or someone around us will be dealing with. And that is what's being cleansed with the solar eclipse. The Mars retro is really a need to problem solve. Okay. So I do feel like when we get closer to like the 7th of November, where we have the waxing Gibeus in Taurus, there's going to be a realization that change indeed was, right? We have the change card in the day-to-day aspects position here, a part of life. And then peace and tranquility when it comes to the outside world. So, new discoveries and the realizations of our dreams is what Spirit's helping for us to manifest in this time of change. Okay, they keep saying change, so I'm going to pull out that card. And I think I'm going to close by reading my notes for the change card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck by Stacy DeMarco. And that's number 35. So again, Spirit with the Holy Trinity, number 3, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, and the number 5 representing obstacles and challenges. Spirit is helping to bring wisdom to the collective. And they're saying now is the time to prepare, to plan ahead, to welcome change with joy and with ease. One of the greatest truths in life is that change is constant. It is unavoidable. We can resist all we want, but nothing truly stays the same. It is better than to prepare and even direct change by setting intentions and by building our personal power from the inside out. There is great energy to be channeled in such a time and to be focused towards writing change with joy and ease. So see, Spirit's trying to bring a change of joy and ease, and we need to trust that it's time for personal growth within us, within those around us. That as we take authority over our own journey and communicate our truth in a kind and patient way, where there's going to be this personal growth that happens within you and maybe even with someone around you. Now, in some cases, again, someone's going to continue to hold on to their perspective, their negativity, and that means they need to be kind of given some space, okay, some patience. Know that whatever joy and playfulness you share with the world around you, you at this time could change someone's life. For others of you, very soon, if you're connecting with others via a new business, creative idea, like-minded people, weddings, and so on, there could be someone that you meet or someone who's ready for a deeper commitment in their life, and Spirit saying they're worth waiting for. So some of you have met a new love and you're questioning them because of the people you've connected with in the past. But Spirit's advice right now is to flirt. Remain joyful and playful. Do not try to control how something unfolds. Pray to Spirit not for a specific person in the area of love, but for the right one. Spirit is bringing in soulmates. We saw the soulmate card all over the place yesterday in the live Zoomcast. But today they're talking about spiritual growth, taking authority over the fact that you have the ability to make the highest, best decisions, not only in your own journey, but when it comes to helping those around us who are kind of still stuck in those unhealthy patterns and behaviors. Okay, so kindness is very important at this time. Actually, I'm being guided to close with one more message. So let's close with some are like, should I move forward in this direction or should I not? Financially, yes, don't give up. Keep on keeping on. There's personal growth taking place in the area of career and finance and creativity. There's a moment of pause and a time to reflect and hone those skills. And eventually there is going to be the very popular 10 of Pentacles energy, a light at the end of the tunnel in the area of money. So right now it's about, am I doing what I love day to day? Am I recognizing my purpose? What makes me happy? How am I sharing my joy and my playfulness with those around me? Because I have grown towards greater consciousness. New love is coming to those who are ready. And again, Spirit saying flirt. Don't hold back, because that is a sign that you are not ready. And Spirit saying as well, some form of communication is divinely timed here. And Spirit's giving the collective the strength to receive kind words and messages, to trust that all will be well. And when these things take place that are great, to give with gratitude to the universe. Spirit is saying right now, enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you will find that you are guaranteed to come through them much stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. Again, Spirit wants to talk about the 9 of thought, all right? Getting stuck in the energies of not being able to sleep at night. And Spirit is saying again to the collective, stop being so hard on yourself. As we all turn our thoughts towards the positive, we will find that there is no need to worry, right? We're in control of our own journey, and we can or cannot do or do not need to let someone in this journey with us. For if we give someone wide berth here and remain positive and kind, they may go through a process and reflect on that kindness and make some really positive changes themselves. So anticipating the worst in a situation is just going to darken your aura, and it's going to put you in this energy of overthinking. Know that you know that you know that heaven is providing a solution for the collective right now. Okay, 7 of action. Many are being called, just like this authority card that we had for, I believe it was Divine Earthkeeper. You are being called upon to claim your personal power now. Feel confident, as your angels are going to give you the strength to say no and to do the right thing for yourself. Some struggles may actually stem from unresolved inner conflict rather than conflict in the world around us. So that's why Spirit is sending in the healer of ages over especially the next couple of weeks, and is saying now's the time to follow your heart and to feel the fullness of your emotions. Don't forget to put yourself first. Your passions will lead you towards your divine purpose. Do what you love. Have confidence in your talents. Learn everything there is to know about your interests. Team up with like-minded people and allow your creativity to soar, because that is this process of manifestation of a new journey where there will be happy changes. Your prayers are being heard. And at some point, we have this spontaneous connection in the relationship sector. You may have to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity, but be confident and trust in the guidance that you are receiving. So some are going to go, wow, there's that new beginning. I'm really excited. I worked hard for this, but part of me wants to bring a quick and swift ending to this because I fear my own success. So happy changes are ahead. And Spirit is saying we're giving you the strength to receive them. In fact, we're giving those around you the strength to make happy changes in their life as well. Flirt with the new loves, because in many cases we have soulmates showing up. If you're ready, right? If you're not questioning a relationship, that means that you have healed. Thank you guys for coming today. Thank you for your donations today. I am still offering 4 1/2 hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. That is a 1 month reading as well. Thank you guys for attending today. For those of you who attended yesterday's live Zoomcast, I hope to see you again next week. Take care and God bless.